Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Hall, and this is your new supermoon reading with angel guidance spanning from October 16th through the 30th, 2020. Roll up your sleeves because this is a moon cycle that will be offering us intense opportunities for inner work, especially with regard to creating new standards where the balance of power lies. This is a big moment for both personal and collective growth. So be sure to pay close attention to the angels' messages on how to navigate through it. So our new moon is in the sign of Libra and is the second in a series of 3 new supermoons that we're having over October and November. Supermoons are generally times of more intense energy and change because the moon is closer in proximity to the earth. So we're really feeling its pull, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. This moon is aspected by the 3 most challenging planets with regard to energy, consciousness, and human growth: Mars, Saturn, and Pluto. Essentially, the dynamic these energies are mirroring at us is that of power struggles. During this moon cycle, you may see increased tensions around power struggle related issues. But the angels are reassuring you not to worry about this. They're here to remind you that you are a powerful co-creator of your life. Just because the wind is blowing, it doesn't mean that you have to blow away with it. No matter what is going on in the world around you, you don't ever have to give your power away. There's no challenge that truly has the power to change your state of being. Only you possess the power to do that. And that power of yours is absolute and irrevocable. Now, according to the angels, understanding this is actually key for humanity in balancing power dynamics in our relationships, community, and societies so that we can overcome power struggles. Power struggles are the result of the ego's fear that we are weak, that it is possible for something to rob us of our divinity, of our soul's ability to expand out into the world in an ever-evolving expression of divine love, discovery, harmony, and fulfillment. But the angels want to remind us that nothing has the power to do that in truth. In spiritual truth, every person's power is given to them by the divine source. A gift given by God can never be ungiven because you are God, individualized. So long as you exist, and you exist infinitely, you are in full possession of infinite power, potential, and ability to express, expand, create, become, and know. It's really only fear that can create the illusion of limitation, lack of power, or blockages between you and your divinity, your true, unlimited spiritual nature. When we transcend fear together, when we claim the knowledge that the miracle of infinite power and well-being is already ours, then we transcend suffering. We transform the way we're looking at suffering. And then the suffering itself suddenly changes into something entirely different, into a passageway that leads to God. And then, even when the harsh, biting winds are blowing, you'll stand as firm and strong as an ancient and powerful oak tree, rooted. The angels are inviting us now to look into our own hearts and minds, to find the strong roots of that ancient inner oak. It's a time to be fully present, not afraid of the past or the future, not worrying about someone else's power or seeming lack thereof. Instead, it's time to remember that we are one and that we are divine perfection. And when you hold space for that sacred knowing within you, you bring deep and powerful medicine into the soul of the world. So let's dive deeper and let the angels give us more detail on this from our cards. Today, I'm working with the Angel Dreams Oracle card by Melissa Virtue. I love these cards because they give us symbols that we might encounter in the dream world while we're sleeping, and then help us to see the deeper meaning behind them. Our first card is food. Food. Okay, there's a big and powerful message coming through this card. The angels are reminding you what your soul's purpose is. They are reminding you that you came into this life in order to nourish the soul of humanity. Do you know how important that role is? It's vital. In a world where there are so many fleeting, unnourishing things that pervade our overculture, messages that say, buy this material object and you'll be buying happiness, messages that really only make us feel an illusion of lack, of not being enough. You were put here to channel true nourishment and meaning back into the soul of humanity. You were put here to breathe life back into the embers of inspiration so that they can burst back into flame again and light and warm the world. So this is your reminder to release attachment to the meaningless things, the distractions, the conditional love, which is really a form of abuse that our society constantly vocalizes. Let go of the stuff that doesn't really matter. Let it go. And instead, reach within and breathe life into your soul's embers. Light your inner fire. And with it, create nourishing food for the world. If you have someone to love, a message to share, a service to perform, an act of goodness to fill up someone's day, embrace doing that fully. And in doing so, the angels will be guiding you to discover and fulfill your purpose in a very joyful way. Our next card is summer. Summer. The summer card is symbolic of fruition. This is a card that appears when something is finally culminating into a tangible result in your life. Basically, this is telling us that you are manifesting something new and the time is very ripe to follow through on that. The angels want you to know that there's an empowering new perspective coming to you as you take action on anything that you feel passionate about right now. So, if something feels right to you, something you felt called or inspired to do, dive in and do it. You're ready. And taking action will actually help you to grow to higher levels of consciousness now. Positive action essentially has the power to help you balance the flow of power in your life. It will help you to transcend any past feelings or patterns of disempowerment, and then help you to step into the realization that your power really is unlimited. Enjoy that experience. It's actually very humbling towards the ego and uplifting for the true self. Our final card is bathroom. Bathroom. Very interesting. So this card is symbolic of purification and cleansing. The angels want us to know that the result of the inner work we're guided to do right now is purification. As we face power struggles and rebalance our lives with goodness, empathy, and love, we are able to cleanse the fears of the past and recreate a more pure, supportive world for ourselves. The angels want you to know that this is occurring at both a personal and collective level right now. And because collective change is something that can be a bit bigger of a process that can take some time, be sure to clear your energy regularly now. Clear your heart and mind by detoxing from any stressful news or media overload. Clarify your perspective by spending time in nature or bonding with people or animals that you really love. The angels will come to you very clearly in those moments. You'll be able to feel their love as they celebrate you leading the changes that are occurring in this world by first enacting them on yourself, enacting peace on yourself. Love yourself and you love the world. Heal yourself and you heal the world. There's a time of freedom and peace ready to be birthed, ready to surface in your life. And it's not based on any conditions. In other words, you don't need the world around you to be a certain way in order for you to be at peace. You have the power to be at peace unconditionally because you are the house of God. You're learning that lesson now. Your consciousness, your life is a sacred vessel, sacred life of the divine. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell. It's always truly an honor to connect with you. And I love hearing from you, so leave me a comment below and let me know how these messages are resonating with you in your world. I'd also love to keep in touch on social media. You'll find all the links to follow me on Instagram and Facebook and such in the description below, along with a link that you can click to learn more about working with me personally. I'm so excited to be working with people to empower their spiritual gifts and life's purpose right now in my Angelic Ascension program. So if you want to learn more about that, you can just click the link below and we can connect. Again, thank you so much for your bright, shining presence. And know until we meet again that you are so loved and so very blessed. Bye.